And we're here. I tried to make the video play 3 times and it wouldn't. I don't know what I did right this time. So this is a really quick video on gemstones, fake gemstones, and what I know about them and what you might want to know about them, especially if you're just beginning making jewelry. I have a lot to go over. I don't know if I'll get over all of it. So much is circling through my head. I even made a list. I don't ever do that. So today I went to the mail and I got a package, right? And it was from some strange company. I'm like, I didn't order anything. I'm positive I didn't order anything. I got this package. I open it up. Ooh, fancy pink bag. And then I pull out of the bag these gemstones, right? And I'm thinking, oh my goodness. And it says, you're seeing it backwards, it says Lapis Lazuli, and then it says magpie. And so I dig a little deeper, and I get this. And it's a special for magpie gemstones. You can't read it because it's backwards, so I'll just read it to you. We promise we deliver gemstone beads cheaper, better, faster. Like, really? So I open it up, and it says, Dear Zarka, we have, I'll show you. Right? We haven't had an order from you in many years. You've never had an order from me. I don't even know who you are. Today we produce over 200, you heard that, right? We produce over 250 stones and sell more gemstone, capital G with a little mark by it, than anyone else. With mass production, we can afford to sell for less. As a special welcome back, we enclose the best-selling beads, samplers, and an offer. They have better quality, premium packaging, fast delivery. They will even package it for me in an envelope so that I can send it out to you, and they will label it top quality gemstone with my business name on it. This is not abnormal. This is what most places, in my opinion, are selling as gemstone beads. When I go to the shows, when I look online, if I do a search on eBay and I say, show me carnelian beads, sometimes I can scroll the whole first page and it's all fake. Turquoise as well, you name it. They're all, some of these really got me mad. Now this, they're calling golden amazonite. And I get people asking me for stuff like this. And I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, I don't sell gold amazonite. Amazonite doesn't come in gold. I think this might be a rock. It might be. But I think this is the only one that is a rock. The natural Lapis Lazuli that I received, I really think not. I haven't tested it. I'm tempted to bang one open. The blue is great. Sure, yeah. And you know how much I can get these for? I can probably drop the price on these. If I buy in high quantity, I can probably drop the price on these to 45 cents each. 45 cents is what I could pay for natural Lapis Lazuli. I'm not buying it. The black obsidian is glass. Wait, it's even better. There's white obsidian. Yep, here's the white obsidian, and I can get the 6mm for 14 cents a strand. What is white obsidian? Are they just saying that all their glass beads are called obsidian? The holes are perfect. These aren't even cut. They're just poured into a mold. They're absolutely perfect. They're just glass beads. Sell them as glass. Don't tell me that they're stone. This is typical. I see a lot of this on Etsy, eBay, where people are selling jewelry. Moonstone. It's not even nice opalite. It's not even nice glass. It's glass, cheap glass beads. I can get these for 25 cents a strand from them. A lot of the places out there selling, wouldn't this be awesome? All I have to do is call them, tell them, give me 600 of each one. They send them to me, already packaged, already labeled with my business name on them. And all I have to do is take one picture, put it on the website, and keep sending them out. And they will always be exactly the same because they're making them. They're not. So I'm going to take this is volcano lava. A lot of times what's happening with the lava is, well, one, they're manufactured, and the other is that if they are made from lava, they spray paint them. Oh, yeah. These feel like plastic. Anyway, so man-made carnelian, 30 cents a strand. Green aventurine, class, man-made, 25 cents a strand. There was one here that was 9 cents a strand. Which one? Where is it? Oh, it could have been. I got curious and went on their website after that. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Oh, the tiger eye is real. Well, I don't know. It looks like there's glue spots on it. And not a single bead on there is round. Let's check the holes. The holes are laser drilled. They're not bad. And this was 32 cents a strand. Our business model is not this. Our business model is that I go to some of the best cutters with the best quality stone, and I hand select the best that they have, and I try to find deals. We spend thousands of dollars. We spend hours finding 10 strands of labradorite, 12 strands of tiger eye. If I wanted to make kudo money, this is what I would do. I would just order and have it come in, have somebody throw them in a box, and then sell them, right? But that's not what we do. A lot of people ask me, well, how do I know? How do I know if they're real? If you go to a website and they don't have any disclosure of what the treatment is on any of their gemstones, don't buy from them. Don't do it. They, by law, I'm not sure if it's law or if it's just the ethics of the gem trade, is that you have to disclose all treatments of any stone, because if it's used in a certain way, like if it has this treatment, then you can't clean it in an ultrasonic cleaner. It won't stand up to being used in this way. If you go somewhere and they don't have any disclosures on anything, don't buy from them. Walk away. Find somebody else. 90%, in my opinion, of all gemstones on the market are either misrepresented or completely faked. Well, how do you begin learning which gemstone is real and which one isn't? You have to take them one at a time. I've been at this for 30 years and I'm still fooled sometimes, and there's stones I just don't know, and you take them one at a time. And if you type in something like Lapis Lazuli mineral into Google, you will be taken to all the mine dats, the mineral sites. And if you type in, how do I determine whether they're fake or not? There's scratch tests. There's way to determine if there's color by acetone if it's oil, by hot water if it's a water dye. There's a lot of different ways that things are manufactured, and so you have to learn so much about every single gemstone. What you do is you buy from someone who's reputable. There are reputable dealers out there. That being said, there's not that many that hand select the highest quality. I'm trying to think if I know of any. I know of a few people that have been around as long as I have that do that. They have a small site. They do their own, and they're totally reputable. Prices are crazy, because that's to be expected. They're getting the highest quality. They're taking their time having to go out and find it, taking the pictures, advertising, taking care of everything. We managed to keep our prices down. If you want to know how, go on our website and check out our mission statement, and that's how we keep our prices wholesale. Let me look at my list of things that I was going to talk about. Oh, so that's my process, right? Is that we spend all the time, we travel to Tucson, we travel to LA, we have relationships with people who have been cutting and working with gems for generations. A lot of other places, even if they're buying natural gemstones, they won't go. They make a phone call and they say, send me 500 strands of 4mm garnet rounds. Not every garnet round is the same quality. They're going to get whatever is available at the time. One thing we don't do is we're not I call it grocery shopping list. I don't just go buy garnets to have garnets. I just don't fill with eggs to have eggs because I'm a grocery store. We carry only things that I come across that are high quality, hand selected. Sometimes, most of the time, we can't replace what we get. That's just how we do business. And that doesn't mean everyone's used. There's nothing wrong with using these green glass beads. Please don't call them aventurine. I don't know what else to say there. You guys know what I'm going to say. Just don't do it. I was online last week. I don't know. Sometimes the stars, the sun, the moon, I don't know what happens. But I got into 5 different arguments with people who, when I posted something for sale, they argued with me that I was ripping them off, that I was overcharging. Wow. One woman, she wrote to me and sent me a screenshot of eBay, and that you can buy Sleeping Beauty turquoise rounds for $4 a strand. Yep. And how dare I be selling 14mm round rondelles, North American turquoise, for under $200, plus, our wholesale discount of up to another 37% off. She's like, you're ripping us off. You are a ripoff. That happened to me 5 times last week. That's what happens when the market is flooded with fake. In China, the guys that sell to America, there's nothing stopping them. There's nothing protecting us from them saying whatever it is, except for the people here that know what they're doing, right? It is against the law in the United States to state a gemstone, to misrepresent a gemstone, to say that it's something that it isn't. It's against the law. You can't do it. If you buy moonstone from some guy somewhere at a bead show, online, on Facebook, on eBay, on Amazon, wherever, and you make a necklace and you say that it's moonstone, they can come back on you and charge you for misrepresenting gemstones. It's against the law. I know of a woman who argued with me for years online that my prices were too high, that she could get way better prices. Anyone who's been around for a while, they'll know who I'm talking about. She was out to get me. She got really good at making jewelry, amazing at making jewelry. She would argue with me that she could get sterling way cheaper, she could get gemstones way cheaper, and she just hounded me, right? She got into a really high-end gallery in a museum. She got onto a website that sold other people's jewelry. She was heading towards famous, and all her sterling silver beads started peeling. Then they tested some other stuff and they found out her turquoise was fake. And she got pulled from the museum, she got pulled from the gallery, and she wasn't welcome back on that website. I haven't heard from her in years. Don't make that mistake. If you don't know what it is, state so. Just be clear. People like green beads. People will buy your stuff if it looks good. They will. Just don't misrepresent the gemstones. Let me look at my list and see if there's anything else that I wanted to go over before. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to go over. I don't know how much more time I have before they won't let me upload this to YouTube. Turquoise. There are people manufacturing turquoise, mostly in China, some here as well, that is almost impossible for me to determine if it's fake. And that's saying a lot. We know a lot about turquoise. We've dealt with a lot of turquoise. This stuff looks so good. If we don't know the miner and the cutter, if we don't know the provenance of the turquoise, we test it ourselves. We smash it up, we light it on fire, we take a close look, we see what's going on. All I can say is be careful out there. And if you want to know that what you're buying is what it says it is, then buy from Magpie Gemstones. Until you have a lot of experience with each stone, until you've gone on MineDat and the mineral groups and you've studied every stone. Become an expert in a few stones. Anyway, when I got this package in the mail today, I was disheartened all over again. It happens. Over the last 30 years, usually I just go, it's the way the industry is. Gibby says that, my husband, he says that putting a hole in a rock is and making it a bead is the second oldest profession, and the third oldest profession is faking them. That's about it. Let me see if there's anything else on my list. Nope, I covered it all. I'm going to go watch this and see whether or not I want to upload it. Sorry about the rant. Take care.